cheer. Every friend all year, witty spark and endless laughs, always bringing near. Yeah, then shoulder soul, sailing wide, oceans calling true. Travel far to score, travel far, discover more, seas that sparkle blue. Cruising waves, the breeze in hair, trail without a map. Mom and family side by side, take another lap. Oh, my land, take us home where the wild winds blow. From Canada to distant shores, with love will always go. Oh, my land, light the night, guide us with your flame. With your spirit, we are free, never be the same. Family ties that never break, love that leads the way. In your arms we find the strength, rocking every day. Smiles that shine on rainy days, through the fog and mist. In your warmth, our hearts are held. Feel that gentle kiss. Oh, like a land, take us home where the wild winds blow. From Canada to distant shores, with love we'll always go. Oh, like a land, light the night, guide us with your flame. With your spirit, we are free, never be the same. Mountains high and valleys low, through it all you stand. Anchor strong in stormy seas, steady as the land. Memory of every trip, laughter on the breeze. With you, life's an endless ride, always here to please.
Hello, everyone. Just give me a second and I'll get all these things out of the way. I'm going to get rid of that. Hello. And then I got a few friends to bring up. And I'm going to make sure we got we got Call Me B. We got Roxanne.
Hello.
That's okay, Kenny. See them misspell. I can't even spell my name half the time.
Yeah, it's all good. Me neither.
How's everybody doing?
I'm doing great.
That's good to hear. Sorry I didn't get back to you yesterday. It got away from me.
That's all right. We'll discuss the problem afterwards.
No problems we can't fix.
Right. I got all these notes. It was a day today.
I found my notes so I could take some notes.
Well, I had to start a new cruise book because I just didn't have room in my red one. So, but I had notes I had to make for tonight, and then I was in the middle of trying to do that, and then I had to do some business for board, and then as I got sidetracked, I finally got back to my notes. I got a rough presentation to go through. I just trying to make sure I got everything off that page, but I don't need that. Who have we got here in chat? We got Daily Dose of the Bible, Canada folks.
Hey, Mr. Kenny.
We have Marjorie in here.
Marjorie!
We have Roxanne. Yeah, she's right there. Right there. We I got Danny Dizzle, the Fizzler Spectacular Supporter.
I tried to say hello, Michael, and it said hello, beautiful people.
Call me P. And we got Captain Billy J. Or Billy. Because I know what it is. I was going to say the fake captain. Danny Tag, you're at. Uh-oh. Are we playing tag tonight?
Why not? I was Macarena earlier.
I finished my thing and got home at 6:15.
Wow.
I made a smoothie for supper so far. I filled my water. Didn't have time to make dinner, so that will be afterwards.
Cheers.
Not sure what that's going to be either.
I'm looking for a ring light. People, where's the cheapest place?
The last one I had was my daughter-in-law gave me one from Dollarama, and as soon as it fell over once, it quit working.
Oh God! Don't tell me
Then
that.
I have another one that's that LED thing. It will do like the white, and the warm, but then it does all the colors too. And it's like, I don't even know where I put that.
I had one of those, like the long one.
Yeah, it's under
And
here.
then I was like, where is it? I don't know where it is.
It's under here. And then I had the webcam one that had the light around it too. That thing quit working. So far, knock on wood, this one.
Wait. Paper towels. Wood product.
I got one here. Yeah, this desk is real wood. It's got nice dovetail joints in it, so yeah, that's real wood.
Ooh, fancy.
Fancy.
Wow.
Not bad for roll top desk for, I think I got it for $70. But I always wanted a roll top desk. So what I was doing tonight, we were going to be doing it as a team towards the Helping Hands cruise, but time's got away, so I'm just doing it on my live. And I can link it later or whatever to Helping Hands for cruising.
Why not?
In a little over 24 hours, those going on the NCL Encore will be able to check in.
Check.
So much as I can't really show the check-in. I watched a bunch of videos, asked some questions and stuff like that, and kind of got a rough idea. So I will bring up the one thing. Nope, not that one.
Warm it up.
Here, I gotta go. Where's that share screen thing? This one? Yes. Hopefully it's not. So I'll do this real quick. Don't anybody look at my. So you're gonna see a screen like this. So it says check in there, but not until you get to after the check-in time will this little box down here turn orange and you can start your check-in. I'm going to stop sharing that now because I didn't have time to blur out my number there. So, or if you do the app, there's a little, oops. That's my kid, but I have an app up here. It says NCL. Like that. Oopsie. It's going to take a minute. And it says, oh, can't do the white
You
thing.
can't see it.
It says up here, it says 23 days to go. But down further, it says pre-cruise checklist, and it says online check available soon. No, if I clicked on that, it says online check-in available soon. Online check-in will be available starting November 8th at 2025. Oh, and it says okay. So after midnight tomorrow night, to start the check-in.
Yay!
I believe that's $100 for the cabin, so only 50 of that's mine. Sorry, Billy, and I'm not spending on you. That's mine. I'm looking forward to the Norwegian Encore. I have my alarm set to check in at midnight tomorrow night. I'll be staying up So I'll go to this again. Share screen, and then we'll go over here to my little
I'm sorry.
the thing is I do that I can't see, so I'll have to bring up my thing on my
What do we need to see?
I need to see the chat and what's going on. So here's I'm just bringing it up on my phone so I can see.
V? Here.
Is it a vest? Oh, Steve's gonna give me his sweatshirt on top of it. Yeah.
There.
Nice.
Is it snowing at your house?
Shh! Don't swear at me like that, Roxy.
Don't use the S word.
My gosh!
So
These are bad words.
the S belt is supposed to have possible stuff starting. I think it's tomorrow.
No swearing on this platform,
There's
please.
no possibility.
The S belt is a possibility. So
The S word and the F
The
word.
only S word is sexy, baby. That's the only word we can use.
so checking in for your NCL cruise.
Sexy.
Not 6'7"?
Let's stop, or I'm going to have to mute you guys. Like I said, go to the NCL website. Like I showed those things briefly, or the official NCL app on your phone and log into my NCL account. We can do this quickly and then we can chat. So first thing you have to do is validate your personal information. Just double checking the stuff that you already have on file there, and then and that will be starts 21 days before your cruise. So I said November 8th after midnight. It has to be done by 3 days prior to your sailing. So, but if you want to get a early check-in time, you're going to want to do it as soon as possible. But so the first part, you're just checking your personal information that it's all valid.
Sorry about that.
Can you mute, please?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Thank you. So then the next section, you're going to add any other contact information you need to do, and then it has a place where you put your emergency contact and number there, and then you save and go to the next thing. Next one will you have to have your proof of citizenship, so you better off to have your passport or your ID. If you're putting a credit card on your file, all that stuff with you before you check in, so you're not looking all over the place for it. So have your ID or your passport handy, and it will have a spot where you have to put in the numbers and that. And once you do that, then you can proceed to the next thing, which is a place where you can check in for pre or post cruise transfers or shuttles to and from the port, which is, I believe, extra. So if you're driving to the port, you got a car there, you don't have to worry about that. If your hotel or whatever if you're staying another night, has a shuttle, you can take care of that. Uber, Lyft, whatever. You make your decision, but if you're not needing their pre or post cruise stuff, you just click no.
You forgot Uber, Lyft, or maybe Dewey.
Dewey's going
I'll
to
give
be
you promo, Dewey.
Dewey might have been a bit busy guy, but
I know.
Do lift.
and then the next part has vacation add-ons, and there you go look at that if there's any excursions you want to add on at that point, or any specialty dining, or there could be some other stuff. I was just going by another couple of videos I watched, but you can add that then, or you can wait till you get on the ship. But the longer you wait, the less chance there might be that excursion you want to go on or specialty dining. But of course, those things are going to be extra if they're not included. Like, depending on your cabin, you get so many different specialty dining. Although NCL is changing that, I was watching that yesterday.
no! Oh no!
Did it? Does not matter what cruise cabin you're in. It's going to be changing to everybody has 3 specialty dining. With the, it's going back from more at sea to free at sea, and I'm not sure when all that takes place. So we'll wait.
See, that's getting confusing. Like,
Yeah, it's really
as soon as
confusing.
we talk about it, it's automatic. You know what I'm saying?
Right now, everything's confusing because NCL is making stuff, and then the government shutdowns affecting flights and stuff, and it's like just keeping fingers crossed and praying. So then the next thing you save and go on, and the next one is onboard payment options, and it has where you can check off when you want to add cash at the terminal, or you want to link a credit card to your account. Just be wary because a lot of cruise lines will put a hold on your credit card. So I've always done cash when I get to. And then the next one says it's titled Health and Safety, but there's a spot where you have to add your picture, and they want a picture, just a blank background, no glasses on, which I just use
Just use your passport picture.
Yeah, well,
You're not smiling. You don't have glasses.
yeah, no glasses, no smiling, no whatever. But basically, yeah, similar to your passport picture, but not not taking a picture of your passport and putting it up there, but
No.
a similar type of picture. At that point, there's a place where you check your in your arrival time you want, and then there's a spot where you watch the safety video, which is part of your muster drill type thing. It's all. I think somebody said it was like a minute and a half long.
And if you're watching it on your phone, take a picture of where your muster station is and put it as your screensaver. So in an emergency, you turn your phone on. That's my muster station. Safety first, people.
And when you get that, is that through all that stuff, then you're checked in, and then there's a place to download your e-docs or your electronic documents. Once your online checked-in is complete for all guests and your cruise is fully paid, you can download your e-documents. These are your boarding passes, and they will be available up until 72 hours before your sailings. So make sure you download them ahead of time. You can also get a mobile version through the NCL app, but it's always best to print off a copy of all your stuff, because especially if you're not an American, you're coming from a different country, you get to the port and suddenly you got a problem with your phone, and if you can't bring up those documents, or you don't have a screenshot of your documents, or God forbid you lost your phone before you got to the port, you don't have a copy printed off, you could be screwed there.
Mm-hmm.
I always printed off a copy. I keep it in a folder with my other travel documents, and that way I'm safe because I don't trust my phone.
I'm with you there, Michael Ann.
Then you bring all that stuff to the port with you, have that information and your passport in your hand, in your carry-on, not in your checked luggage.
Steve is like,
If it's in your checked luggage and goes with the porter and it's already on the ship or somewhere in limbo in between, you're kind of screwed.
You stand there until they can find your luggage 5 hours later.
Yeah. Make sure you have your boarding pass.
I always said, you know those little cheap plastic folders that has a thing on the bottom? You open it and you flick it, put that in your backpack, and there you go.
Before I come.
It keeps it straight. It keeps it organized. It's plastic, so it's waterproof. Just makes sense to me. Like,
Let me find it.
oh, she's got one. She got one, I tell you. She got one.
Okay. Let me just close this. We're here.
I can hear a bit.
Were you guys getting the documents or the pictures up there, or did I not?
No,
No, we're not getting
you
anything.
didn't share nothing yet.
Oh, I shared it in this stupid thing. Let me share screen. I'll just go through it real quick.
Tell me more.
Make sure I'm doing the right. Okay.
There should be print off a copy or two.
Come
Just
on, get back to the first page.
But why? It'd be just so easy.
So you're checking in for your NCL cruise. This is going to be.
Yeah.
You got to go to the website or the app on your phone. Best if you go to the website. Have it up there big. Log into your NCL account. There'll be the page either on your phone in the app or on, and then the first thing you're going to click on the check-in and then validate your personal information. It's whatever information you book the cruise with. Just make sure that's all correct. Then next, and you're going to save and continue, and then you're going to make sure all your contact information's entered and your emergency contact. Save, continue. Then you're going to have to do your proof of citizenship, whether it's your ID and birth certificate or a passport. Just for passport. It's easiest with passport. In my opinion. Some other people do the other. Make sure you have that stuff ready when you sit down to do your check-in so you don't have to go searching for it. And you save and continue, and it's going to ask you about pre- and post-cruise transfers. That's extra, so you want to arrange a shuttle from the cruise port. You're going to have to you want to add it there, pay for it there, fine. If you're staying in a hotel another night before or night after, and you have a shuttle there, you can arrange that, or you can do Uber or Lyft or whatever. But
You're saying that so you don't forget about that.
if you're not doing the thing through the cruise line, just click no. Vacation add-ons. If you want to add any excursions or specialty dining at that point and pay for that, you go there. Then save and continue. Then it'll ask you about onboard payment options. You can do cash, you can do credit card. I'm not sure. I couldn't see very close. Debit. Just know if you're using any card, most cruise lines put a hold on it.
Yeah.
So I always have done cash when I got to the port, and then I don't have to worry. I keep an eye on my account through the cruise app and what I paid for and how much I got, that kind of thing. So that I don't have any surprises at the night before the end of the cruise and getting something under my door going, "Oh, you owe this money."
You can't go off the ship that way.
Yep.
Well, can you use gift cards if you have an NCL gift card?
That's a good question to ask NCL or TA. I haven't cruised NCL, so I don't know.
I don't know. I've not noticed those there, but I've noticed at grocery stores there's Disney ones and there's Carnival ones. So I just wonder if there was NCL ones.
I have no idea.
Yeah, good question.
And then like save and continue, and then it's got a health and safety thing. You have to add a picture, or you can take the picture at the time on your webcam or your add that. Just choose your arrival time, and then you'll watch the safety video, which is part of your muster drill. I think it's like a minute and a half long from what they were saying, and you save that, and then once you complete your online check-in, you can download your e-documents, which is your boarding pass and that's available up until 72 hours before you're sailing, but that's to get it downloaded. But as I always do, I always print out a copy. If you get to the port, your phone's screwed up or whatever, and you can't access it, you don't want to be stuck without a copy of it. And when you're doing the picture, back there, it says no glasses. And then once you get all that done, you got your thing printed off. Okay, stop sharing. I have this a folder I got at the dollar store. My travel documents inside that.
See?
Well, right now, oh geez, my stickers are falling out.
Got stickers. She got stickers.
I got a bunch of stickers in there, but I got a handful to give to Liz and Chris to. Like I always keep a shot real quick. The photocopy of the inside of my passport.
Yeah.
Ours is the front page, but I think on the American ones, you need the back page as
Yeah.
well because the barcode is on the back page, I believe. And I got that. I probably don't need it now, but I still have my proof from my COVID shot.
Yeah.
It's been in there just in case. Any of my others, I got thank you cards.
Well,
Right now,
you have it all. So.
Right now, I have my cruise tag
Woo.
in there, so I don't lose them.
Those are different from Carnival.
And then when I print off all my documents, those will go in there. And this goes in my carry-on, along with my folder with my passport. Goes in my carry-on.
Yep.
In my personal thing, it's my backpack, so it's all with me. Make sure you have your boarding pass and your passport on you when you get to the cruise port.
You can't
not
say that enough.
do not put
Have
it in,
it in hand.
do not put it in your checked luggage. Have it on your person.
Think of it as it like the airport. When you go to the airport, you need your passport and your ticket. Same thing as a cruise. You need your passport or your identification.
And
I
when
can
you're
leave a video about the airport.
when you're flying, you're going to have your tag from your flight.
Mhm.
When you're going to the cruise port, take that off and put your cruise one on. Your cruise luggage tag.
And also, they suggest to put one inside your bag.
I do.
In case it gets pulled out, you have one inside your bag.
Like I have those. I have the plastic things with the metal thing. I have a set of 4. I put one on my checked luggage on the outside. I put one on the inside. I do the same with my carry-on just in case it gets somehow separated from me.
I have a question. Do you take pictures of the stuff you put inside your luggage?
I haven't before, but
Steve and I did.
or to say make a list of what you have in there.
Leave it in
The
your.
second one we didn't, and I was like, we should have.
You could actually leave like a little address and phone number in your luggage too, just in case.
I do have that as well.
Phone number, email, no address. I'm sorry, people.
Oh, or that, yes. With heaven forbid you lose it.
Because if you have something to tag on the outside and somehow it gets off, have something inside that has your identification and contact information.
And feel free to put a sticker on your luggage. Just saying. Make your luggage look a little bit different.
Like Roxy did on her
Mhm.
your Disney cruise that you stuck
Yeah,
kinds of stickers on the outside of your luggage.
genius.
Yeah, I put stickers on it. Some of the stickers didn't stay very well, but most of them did.
Well, it makes it easy to identify too, because like everybody and their brother has a gray or a black suitcase. Whereas like
Yeah.
you see
I also crocheted me a long string and went a double crochet string down, made me a bow and put it on there.
well, I'm using my son's suitcase for my check luggage. It still has the original yellow ribbon on it, that like neon yellow ribbon that for when we traveled the first time. It's still on it. But I also have one of those bands
Yeah.
that does have a combination thing on it, but I just stick it around. It's orange, so it kind of stands out. I don't usually trip the combination on it. Plus, if they really wanted to, they could give it a good yank and pull it off.
Yeah, they could.
But if they need to, they have to open it. There you go.
And they have to leave a note inside that it was opened.
They do.
TSA, if they open your luggage.
I'm talking about the cruise, not TSA.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Cruise.
Either way, you can tell if somebody's tampered with your luggage. If you Whether
Yeah,
it's-
and now on the cruise line, if your luggage doesn't get there because you have equipment or something in that you have to have with you, they're gonna open it up and look at it, leave a note saying we opened your suitcase.
Mhm.
I saw that on a YouTube channel the other day.
or quite often you'll get something that you have to go to guest services or to the naughty room and collect your.
Your paraphernalia, aka CPAP, aka
Oh God.
blood pressure cuff. I don't know.
As CPAP counts as medical equipment, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So make sure you carry in your medical equipment and your medications and your valuables, things like that in your carry-on.
Your vocal speaker.
Or better yet, if you can fit it in your personal stuff under the seat. Because if you get screwed and have to check your carry-on, then you don't want that kind of stuff getting checked. Because we had a friend that happened to, and ended up that their nebulizer for their asthma stuff ends up checked.
Forever. Like forever to get it back.
Got misplaced, and then yeah,
That was not fun for that person.
kind of scary, but that's just. I have travel insurance for medical. I don't have the extra to put travel insurance for the lost luggage thing. That's why anything valuable is going on my body.
Mhm. Clothes is replaceable, but passport, nah.
Hey, Busby,
Busby, Puddin's here.
popping in for a few. Yeah, we're only doing the hour tonight, so I need to get some food. I didn't have time to get food before. I've had a smoothie and I got water. Message over here.
I sent you a message when I got in your basement. Wait, Steve. Wait 2 seconds.
That's gonna reply to a message. Yes. Oops. Close that. Okay. I'm gonna close that. I got too many tabs open. Clicking on the wrong tab. My Facebook thing is blinking that somebody messaged me. So that's checking in for about a little less than 30 hours from now. But I know where my passport is. I just used it the other day to cross the border. I had to take my cousin home. That was an interesting experience. The one day out of the last 4 that there hasn't been a lineup down the highway here of trucks going across. It was like just for the first exit, or between the first and exit from bridge, there was trucks passed out. There was nothing. So we drove up. There was nothing. Coming back,
No.
well, I had to go out past what they were lined up half a mile past Water Street exit where we go to Bob Evans.
No way.
And it was a crawl. At least it was moving for the most part at 5 kilometers an hour. It kept moving very slowly. And we almost got to the Water Street exit there, and it stopped. For about
Was
50.
reminding you to take a sip of water.
I was out of water. I had to pee. I was hungry,
No.
angry, and it was like I had no snacks with me. So it stopped like 15, 20 minutes. It didn't move. And then it just continued to crawl till we got to a spot where the sign says, when you're closer to the bridge, the sign says trucks in the right 2 lanes, cars on the left kind of thing. Eventually, the truck that was in front of me crawling along got over And then I just sailed right up to the thing. There was only like one or two cars ahead of me. I cruised across the bridge, and there was like one or two cars ahead of me at the Canada Customs, and I spent all that time
Because of
crawling,
the trucks.
crawling along. Was it I-69, I-94, whatever it is, Crystal? There was a 4-hour wait today. Crap! It was almost an hour getting across the bridge. I think getting back to the States.
Hey, that sounds like my drive home.
I had to. Well, they were backed up past Water Street, so I went on at. Oh, that other road starts with W, and I forgot it again. 6994. What's the name of the road I got on it, Crystal? I forget. I had to look it up the other day. Starts with W. It's past Water Street. I know that.
The weather?
Wadhams Road.
Windermere?
Wadhams Road.
Wadhams.
Oh, I got on at Wadhams Road. I was flying out, like, to get close to a half mile from Water Street, and I was like, ah, crap.
It's like stuck in a fly trap. Oh, I can't go anywhere.
Oh, part of me was really tempted. It was like, well, I could get over to the right and get off to that Detroit exit and head down to Algonac and get a ferry across. But the ferry's like 3 times the price of the bridge. And I was like, it was an interesting experience.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got to the part where it was slowing down, and it's like, and there's a deer carcass laying right at the edge of the road. The other part, I'm stopped, or almost to stop, and this van comes up behind me, and as the bass was going so loud on it, it's like the back panel of the van was vibrating. You could see it vibrating, and sitting beside him, the car I was in was vibrating. And I was like, that person's got to be deaf with that bass so loud. It was an interesting experience, but thank goodness that lane moved ahead and he got off. And I was like, I don't think I could take it if he kept staying there. If you want to come to the ferry, I have no problem going on the ferry. I've been over on the ferry. Back before the Breeze cruise, when a friend and I went across looking for material for the hats he made, Bean, Steve and I.
Joanne is closing.
It's closed.
It's already closed.
It's
They all
closed.
closed in the U.S.
It's
But
a spirit.
Michael's bought the rights to a lot of the stuff.
It's a spirit Halloween at the moment.
We're closed.
Joanne Fabrics.
Okay, Busby, here's your clue.
Cute.
Do any of you follow? Wait, can I introduce you to Fididic's new best friend?
Sure.
His name is Mick Buck or Mick Bach. Depends how you say it.
Aw. How cute. Wait a minute.
It's a sad nugget. It's a chicken nugget in a chicken suit.
It looks
His
better
name
than
is
Frederic.
Mick Buck. Because he could go buck, buck, buck. That's all he says. So I've been waiting for over a year to buy this, okay? I made it to the store.
Well, Pinot is already packed.
Pinot is packed.
Pinot is packed in my carry-on suitcase. It's in my list here, so I didn't forget Pinot. It's on my. That thing is huge compared to Frederic.
Frederic loved him because he had a little funky hair like him, so that's why he chose him. Frederic is the one who chose, not me.
I seen a rooster with funky hair on what's that, Wednesday? Tuesday. Destinations Delight has an interesting looking rooster there. Nervous about these flights. Hopefully it will be a little better by Thanksgiving. Yeah, I was able to see the new additions to the family. That was a very funky looking rooster. He was also very confused because it was like 5 o'clock at night and he's already crowing. It's like, it's the wrong time of the day. I guess he crows all the time.
He loves to sing.
There was some interesting looking chickens and ducks.
You had bucks.
Yep. That's okay, Busby. Yes, I'm a little bit worried about flights too.
I've been praying, but I can't make miracles happen.
He's a blue-crested Polish chicken.
He's Polish? I can speak Polish to her chicken.
So he's a Polish pecker.
He's a kielbasa.
You know, all the TSA agents walked out. Not TSA. The ones that security. They all walked out of Texas today.
Wow.
Yeah, there's been a few, and there was what was the one that was sent? Message I was sent earlier. Oops.
Well, I met someone at the Atlanta airport. He said, we can't walk out. He said, me and a bunch of us can't, because we're almost to retirement. If we walk out, that might mess us up. So he said, we're staying right here.
List of airports that will have flight capacity reduced by 10% as early as tomorrow due to government shutdown per ABC. And one of them is Detroit Metropolitan Wayne Airport.
Can I answer, Danny? Steve says his face is still sore.
So just hope and a prayer that they don't screw up, or we're going to be looking for a vehicle real close and driving all night to get to Miami.
No, sore. I don't even know how to write English. Sorry.
Yeah, one of them's Chicago, the other one's Detroit, another one's Detroit. I've seen a bunch of.
What? Why is it always just the big ones, not the small ones? I don't get it.
So fingers crossed that. The other scary part is air traffic controllers are working without pay too, and it's like,
Yep.
we're screwed if they're not in the air or taking care of things in the air, because
Nothing's going to happen if they're not there. You think it's because of the pilot? No, it's because of the air traffic controller.
Yeah. The air traffic controllers has got the scarier job to make sure.
Yeah.
Well, in the U.S., FAA won't let them go out.
No.
That's correct.
Yeah, it's a good thing we both can drive. It'll be Thanksgiving dinner. Okay, we're hitting the road.
Pack a mini fridge and pack a lot of ice and some food, and there you go.
Packing sandwiches. Well,
Make it like,
Crystal's boyfriend's in charge of cleaning the dishes, so y'all bye.
yeah.
sorry, Matt, you're on cleanup.
Well, we're just going to stuff a few sandwiches and we're out of here.
Oh, this is.
That's
I've driven to Florida. Oh, I've talked about it before with my boss when her twins were 3, which is like 30 something years ago. We left at 4 or 5 in the morning from here and got on
wow.
like I-75 and just we stopped in Bowling Green, Ohio for breakfast. We stopped along the way. We had sandwiches packed for lunch. We stopped for the evening when we got to Atlanta. And then next morning got up and drove the rest of the way to Daytona Beach. So we got at least 2 drivers.
I hope Jenna's going to feel better for her cruise.
I hope so too. I've driven 10 to 12 hours straight, so I'm just not a fan of driving at night, that's all.
I prefer driving at night, but not when there's not like Detroit with all your deer scavenger flying things.
No,
That's what I don't like.
that was scary going when we went to pick up our luggage from Troy and Sandy. we went from here to Flint, between Port Huron and Flint. We think it was 18 deer carcasses on the road.
18 carcasses, and I said, that's the one they didn't take. So imagine what they did after. I don't know.
But yeah, that's why I don't want to be worried about the deer or whatever. But we had to drive that we would have to drive through the night.
Put some bells on the truck. Ding, 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 ding.
Let me just check. Hold on. Let's check the directions here.
You pick up people along the way that didn't get, their airfare. Y'all all share the ride.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you have to. It's time consuming, and if everybody's driving, that means the traffic is even more like.
It's 1,447 miles or 21 hours of driving.
That's it. That's nonstop, no gas refills.
That's
no.
not including all the bathroom stops and the Bucky stops
We
Well,
won't have time for
We'll
that.
have to start like 3 days
or the
early.
food stops.
No, the food is just going to be in the car because of Thanksgiving.
I-69 is Deer Haven. Yeah, that's what we were running. We weren't running into them. What we were seeing.
There was enough that we were seeing, and I was freaking out that the sun was setting, and I was like,
Don't look. Don't look. I
like
know. Drive.
our eyes were peeled.
Well, we went out west the first time, and we didn't get into the ferry on Vancouver Island until like 10:30, almost 11 at night, and then I had to drive another hour and a half. And my eyes were so tired; they were burning. My oldest is and you could see the eye shine of the deer on the side. I was like, keep an eye on those. Any of those move, let me know. It was just. Well, we've actually got to our destination at 1:15 in the morning. A long travel day. A long travel day that started at 4 a.m. that morning to get to London to get your flight. Ugh. We just keep our fingers crossed, hope and pray that our flights are fine. Because that's already going to be a 6 hour and something minute travel time. I don't want it to be 21 hours.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to multiply it by a bit more time.
Even though I'm kind of a nervous flyer on takeoff and landings, I would rather get that trip over with in 6 hours than a 21-hour drive. But if necessary, yeah. One of the the one lady I watch on YouTube, her husband's a pilot.
Yeah, the Canadian chick.
Yeah,
See, what's the Canadian
I
chick?
have no idea what her name is.
not the portable professional travel tips with Lori.
Lori, that's her name.
She's not Canadian. She's U.S. Her husband's a pilot for, I think it's like United or something.
I think
But I'm saying now to get to the airport at least another hour or two before you would normally be there the hour or two early. Be there
so in
another
Toronto, we usually get 5-6 hours. Now we're telling 8 hours. Like, what the hell?
well, you should be there 2 hours early for a domestic flight prior to your boarding time. Correct, Steve?
I should make actually a video about that. You need to be at least 2 hours before your boarding time on your ticket.
At least.
At least.
Your
Yeah,
boarding
that's
time.
insane.
I
Because
learned the lesson.
Your
boarding
boarding
time for
time,
the-
not,
Oh, I'm sorry.
not your departure time. Your boarding.
No.
Yes.
2 hours for a domestic flight for that. Now they're saying an hour to two more than that
Yeah.
Whoa.
because
Yeah.
some people are taking an hour or two to get through TSA.
Well, in Toronto, it was 2.5 hours, so we're used to it.
Yeah. I'm not traveling. I don't travel Air Canada.
That's why when we went to Detroit, we're like, wow, this is the speed pass.
It was less than 30 minutes and we were through the.
We were like, that's a 1/5 of the time.
Yeah, when we were in
Can we open
Miami, we were
No, but when we're in Buffalo, even
yeah. Oh,
it's like
unbelievable.
it's like it's melted. I can't even open it.
Even faster. If you have somebody with a disability, put them in a freaking wheelchair.
Yeah, put him in a wheelchair. You don't have to say no. Just strap him on.
I guess that was
Not
my,
amused, ladies.
I don't care. We're shoving you in a wheelchair and strap you in there if we have to.
Michael and I already discussed. We are bringing a strap. You know the strap she puts around her luggage? We'll put her on here. So you're like, okay, he's on the chair.
You're strapping me on.
On a chair, yes.
Well, Steve, it's a long way to walk from one end of the airport terminal to another.
You were exhausted. You wouldn't listen to us.
Yeah.
I mean, I even get wheelchair assistant because of how far, and you don't know if you've got to go out another door and in another door, or on a bus and down to another plane.
These people that help you push the wheelchair, they know where they're going.
And when
Yes.
you're
Just saying.
and when you're at the gate, if you require assistance as in a wheelchair and that, as soon as a person's at the gate official or whatever they are, talk to them so you can get on. If you have a disability or you have troubles with boarding or stuff like that, talk to them because we were the first ones on coming home.
Yeah.
Yeah, book your
It makes
ticket,
such a
and at the
difference.
bottom it says, "Do you need assistance?" Check yes.
Always check yes.
You can be, I know your people, their pride and stuff like that, but wheelchairs, airports are huge, and if you're getting off one thing at one gate over here, and you have to get on another gate, and it's down there, and you only got a little over an hour, you don't want to be busting your butt.
When I went off last, I had like 10 minutes to get to the next gate. They were already boarding. They said,
See?
"We were looking for you." I said, "Well, thank God that the person pushing me knew where he was going."
That's what I'm saying, because that works in your favor too, right?
It's almost if you got off the one, you should be able to get that gate person to call the other gate that you're getting to and saying like they're willing to look through the airport as fast as possible. Wait for them.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
sometimes
me and
little
another
subtleties.
lady were the first two off because we only had like a 10-minute window.
Chicago O'Hare is huge. Well, I won't be going to Chicago O'Hare, but we have a layover at Medway coming home. Be able to see Chicago. My luck, it'll probably be overcast. Like trying to see New York coming home the first time. Oh wow, we're gonna be flying over New York. Couldn't see a darn thing until you were almost on the ground.
But at least we got to see the Mississippi River.
Yes,
I'll
I did view of Mississippi River.
It's really nice.
I think I have that on my.
Michael was like, "What do you think that is?" I said, "It's been following us. It's the Mississippi. It's the longest
Let
thing."
me see. Let me see if I can
It's
find
like, is my geography class correct? Or I was like, "Yeah, it's still
I'll
correct."
have to make a video about airports.
Yeah.
let's see. I have one picture of the Mississippi River from the air,
That was probably really cool.
and just a small section of it. Just a small section of it, but you're at 30,000 feet, and you can tell that's a river, and it goes on for miles and miles, and it's wide. From that view, it's like, wow, let's go do the Mississippi, and it was. And this was close to the Tennessee border here. When I figured out after, it was interesting. Okay, stop sharing. Where are you? Oh, there it is over there.
I'm here. I'm making my salad. I'm too hungry.
I'm flying the day before Thanksgiving and leaving that Sunday. We leave Black Friday.
Oh God.
So fingers crossed, everything goes okay, and then we can get down there with and then that our recipient gets across Canada, across the U.S. with no hiccups, so that they're there. And
That's the thing. It's like the travel industry is huge. Like this government doesn't understand how much money they're going to lose.
I'm praying it'll be okay by then. Hope so.
Yeah.
Hope so. I'll just
Well, what is the most busy time? Christmas, then Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving is more busy than Christmas.
Yeah.
Wow.
a big thing for Thanksgiving. If people are like flying home, especially if you're, I guess, a college student or something, you've been away probably since beginning of September or end of August, and it's your first
Yeah.
coming home to
That
see
makes sense.
family or whatever. So they're flying home probably for a couple days, 2, 3 days, 4 days maybe, and then they're flying back or whatever.
Could be good salad.
It should be interesting. And it's only 23 days to cruise, so it's 22 days to flying for us.
Oh. Wow.
I'm looking here. My brain's going.
I'm having broccoli. Okay, you better be proud of me.
Come on. I think it's 23 days. 22 days till the cruise.
And
So
it's the true parts.
22 days till we fly. But I know down under cruisers are a week earlier than that. Which is, I'm glad I'm not flying that long.
I've flown to Italy, you know, that was long enough for like. No thanks.
I don't know
Well,
if
it might have been 3 or 4 hours. No, going down and coming back, we have layover, which straight lengths of time traveling till about 6 hours. I think.
Yeah.
But that's going to be a long enough day. And I know when we flew out west, the kids and I flew out west, and we ended up being a 6-hour layover in Calgary because we had to wait for a different flight because ours had mechanical issues. Yeah, no, thank you. 6 hours and 40 minutes going down and 5 hours and 30 minutes coming back. So it'll be long enough traveling.
Yippers.
And that's not counting the travel time from Port Huron to Detroit and back. That's another hour.
Yeah. Orange. Check.
And then we get to Miami, get to the hotel, and we got the meetup that night at 6 o'clock.
That's why I do it the day before because of that. It's just too stressful.
Yeah, none of us want to travel on Thanksgiving.
Well, there's probably less people, you know what I'm saying? Like,
They'll already be there, be wherever they were traveling to, hopefully. But we'll see how things go.
you get to do the review. Traveling on Thanksgiving. The
Hopefully.
review.
Not have to travel on a holiday again. Or around a holiday.
Not on a holiday, but for a holiday.
Anyways, folks, I'm only doing the hour tonight because I need to find some food. Thanks for coming in. The next 2 weeks will also be things countdown to cruising. One's going to be what to take or what to pack or something like that, and the other one will be what's there to eat on this cruise. So check that out.
It's all about the food.
Oh, of course, I love food.
You get to try new stuff.
it's all about
I lost it a little bit, but I know it's going to go back on. Anyways, thanks for coming in. I don't know if Scotty's going live later, but go check that out. Go check if Travel Around Susie's going live. I'm not sure,
Yeah, usually at 8.
but check them out. I will see you later. Bye for now.
Bye, beautiful people.